Ken is a furry.
We are recording.
Back to the show,
You
people.
didn't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You gotta do it. My arms are getting
I was
tired.
just waiting for your arms to give out.
Please don't. Just do it. Yeah.
I'm hitting my mic and crap. Shit.
My hair got in the
The
way.
language.
All right.
Okay, looks like everybody.
Let's start it, boys. Who are you?
I'm Ken. That's
KO.
I messed up. Let's start it, boys. Who are you?
KO.
Who are you?
I'm
And I'm Plus Ultra. Welcome back to the podcast. So you might be noticing this delightful device. This is a mic stand.
Yeah, that was here the whole fucking time.
It was in the closet.
trapped in the closet.
If you will refer back to one of our other videos, we referred to cereal boxes to prop my mic up before we turned to the mic stand that this guy knew was here the whole time.
Hey, I didn't know that talking about okay if you fit it or not, because it was mounted on that little thing with the legs.
They're universal.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I didn't know it was gonna work like that.
You know.
Rainbows.
Because I had one before and it didn't work like that. It was like that.
High five.
It didn't work like that. Oh, speaking of which, then does that mean my other one work like that? Like a smaller mic.
It probably could.
Probably.
You just have to look at it for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, now I actually looked at that when I was like, you know, I had like the whole the hangover thing going on whenever the guy was at the poker table and stuff, and all the numbers and stuff were going past him and stuff. I was looking at that.
Whoa.
And it started going through my head, and I was like,
Numbers.
like, let me try something. Let me see if this works. It worked. Now, hopefully, when I'm talking to my mic, everybody can hear me. I have this noise gate. It
Yeah.
looks like it's fine. It looks like
I
it's
mean,
fine.
everybody looks like they're getting their point across.
Andy's ears are down here.
Yeah, but. Oh, mine's actually quite loud.
It's alright.
It should be
I'd
fine.
rather have them too loud and actually work
Right.
than
Word.
like,
Then everybody be just Kalishnikov and
yeah, the whole
like
time.
coming together.
I'm sorry, what?
Kalishnikov.
What?
Okay. Alright.
Throwing
So,
shit together. Like, you know, that's how they made it.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that.
they just randomly made an AK-47 by putting different gun parts together? Oh.
They just threw random shit together.
And it worked out
People
quite well.
Who made, the people who assembled this, like, were just barely had any type of training, apparently.
They ended up making one of the best assault rifles ever made.
Yeah, because, like,
drop
once
it in
you
the
talk.
mud and pick it up and shoot it.
World
Like,
famous.
it's like once you teach somebody a step of it, like they could just run with that step and then have somebody else learn the other step and all. So they just threw people together to make these shit mass
It
production.
just goes to show, you give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Give a man a Kalishnikov AK-47,
You'll feed them for life.
you'll feed that motherfucker and anybody he wants to feed for life.
I'm just checking my level. That's
You're
it.
fine. Alright, so I think there is one particular thing that people may have tuned in for us to talk about, and that is what we think of Captain Marvel.
Review.
The review. Alright.
Okay.
Right now, look at me. Right now, this is your spoiler warning. We will be going deep into spoilers. We will be going over a bunch of shit that happened. If you do not want to know, leave now. Or skip to this time. He can figure that out. You can figure that out, right? Cool. Skip to this time if you don't want Captain Marvel spoilers. Okay?
You've
All
been
right.
warned.
I'm going to say something really spoilery in 3, 2, 1. Goose the cat is not a cat.
Flirkin.
It's a
Fucking
flirkin.
Flirkin fluckin.
Fucking flirkins. I knew you were a furry.
You weren't supposed to tell anybody, man.
Well, I'm sorry, I
You're a
did.
furry. How could you?
Stop. I'm
You're a
not a
furry. How could you?
Hey, look, if that's you, that's your thing.
More power to you.
More power to you. But nah. Not for me.
Just no.
Go to Kenya's house. He has like a whole furry outfit. That's in.
It's in a Helga Pataki style shrine.
I will admit to owning one piece of furry item, and it is not wearable. It is a pop figure. It is a pop figure of Happy the cat, and it's a furry edition.
He has the whole bodysuit. He has like the whole part that goes over your head.
No,
That's the
He has the big
sis.
poofy gloves that you put on and everything. The feet.
no.
Enough about furries. We gotta talk about cat. There was water that almost went down the wrong pipe.
All right,
We gotta talk about. We gotta talk about Captain Marvel.
Oh, I have one discrepancy with that movie.
Yo,
I don't like the way that Brie Larson runs.
Okay.
Runs weird.
Okay,
When you started-
how much backlash you were going to get off of that comment.
you started that sentence, and I was sure right out of the gate it was gonna be like, I didn't like how Brie Larson acted, and I was like, okay, I get that, but to have such a
I
weird,
just looked at the way that she ran like so often, because how her legs just like flew outward. That's when she runs. How her legs just flew outward. I'm like, why? Like,
She ran like Camille Brett.
Pinky. But she's not tall. That's the thing, though.
no, she's not. I remember I said that going into this movie, I was thinking it was gonna be 4.
It was a little higher. Than
I am happy to report that my predictions were exceeded.
Hey, I want you to zoom in on this when I say it. I told you so. And mine is a 7.5 because the movie is better than I thought it'd be.
I'd like you to zoom in when I say this. Ken is a furry.
Fuck you.
No, but my score was a 4. I brought it up to a 6, perhaps even a 6.5, because I thought it was just way better than I thought it was. Like, don't get me wrong, and I'm sure you can both attest to this. The first part of that movie dragged.
Agreed.
Like,
But
I thought it was gonna be like a horrible example of like what was to come.
it wasn't something that you didn't anticipate, though, so to speak. Like, especially because we didn't know that much about the movie. I kind of anticipated they might drag the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, yeah, but like, I was like, oh no, and then they went through like so many what was it like what's the word for explaining things? Exposition. They went through a lot of that in the early movie, and I was like, oh god, this is just gonna be the whole movie, isn't it? And as soon as we got to Earth, that changed, and I was like, oh, this is actually quite delightful and fun. And I know that sounds mean, but other positive, I do not think that Brie Larson deserves half the shit that she is getting for this movie. There are a couple of moments where I'm like, that could have been acted better, but other than that, I thought she did fine. I don't know why everybody is having a hissy fit about, man, she's awful. She should never be Captain Marvel. She did good for what she got. By the way, any movie with 2 directors and 5 writers, that will get muddled.
yeah.
She did the best with what they gave her. So, Brie Larson, if you're watching, and I don't know why you would, but good job. I will say it first.
Bravissimo.
And I personally am happy that you are Captain Marvel. And it has nothing to do with that first surprise that I told you about earlier today.
It has nothing to do with her run.
It has nothing to do...
That's just my main discrepancy. And if that's my main discrepancy, it's not all that bad.
Yeah, exactly. What about
It's
you?
probably attributed to the suit, which is
It could have been.
probably not the best fitting.
Leather wedgie.
Yep, leather wedgie. You knew where I was going with that.
Exactly. Oh, can we talk about, like, easily the best part of that movie? You probably know what I'm going to say.
Flirting?
No. I'm talking about the best part of that movie that makes you cry.
Oh, seeing Samuel L. Jackson young?
No, the freaking... What? No, you idiot. The thing that I said, oh, I hope they don't do it. And not only did they do it, they did it great. The Stan Lee cameo.
Oh yeah.
They did it fantastic. It was such. First of all,
he was sitting there just hiding.
exactly. Well, first I want to talk about the opening. Like, you know the Marvel logos.
Yeah,
Thing
and
in the
it always
studios.
shows the.
It always shows this. It always shows the scenes from other movies.
Yeah, comics and
In this one,
was
it showed all of his cameos,
All
the
of
clips
it.
from his cameos, and it was just,
That was
oh
nice.
my god!
That was
I
nice.
I watched it and I immediately felt my chest tighten. And then after that, all it said was "Thank you, Stan."
Yeah.
And I said that was brilliant.
It was perfect.
Right.
It was
That
classic.
was a
It
wonderful
was
tribute.
classy. It was like, you know, it was something he would have appreciated.
Exactly.
That's the best thing that they could have done. You know, honor him, but do something that he would have.
And then the actual cameo was somehow even better.
It was definitely better, and it's just like,
Walked up to him. He had a newspaper up. She just pulled it down. He just sit there. He just looked up and smiled at her.
Mm-hmm. This sweet,
Oh,
just this sweet old man smile,
you forgot to silence that.
just like in the theater.
Oh no, it was silence in theater.
Nope. You're both awful. Look at
Hey,
you both
I
on your
would be an awful person.
both on your phones. Can't believe you. Oh yeah, my phone's out here. My bad. But no, Stan Lee's cameo in this is so unbelievably sweet. It's just.
I feel
By the way, I didn't notice this until I watched his actual video on it. But did you realize what he was reading?
I didn't pay attention.
No, I didn't.
It was the script for Mallrats, Kevin Smith's film.
Huh.
Yeah, and so Kevin Smith did a video, I believe a couple days ago, like talking about it, and he apparently knew that was going to be the scene before anybody else did. But even still, going to watch it with his, I believe it's his wife. I don't know if it's a girlfriend or a wife, but I believe it's his wife. He's old enough to have a wife. Significant other. And like he said in the theater, he almost like burst out crying because it was so sweet. Because now he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe forever too. He has been officially referenced in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was sweet and a nice moment and a nice. I know this won't be his last one because I'm certain that Kevin Smith said that his cameo for Endgame has been filmed.
Okay.
But to me, I feel like that was a sweet send off, and I was 100% wrong about what I thought was going to happen with that.
Exactly. And like I told you guys, I had faith in Marvel from the jump. Like I was like, there is potential for them to drop the ball on this, but I had faith in the studio and, you know, Kevin Feige and however you say his name. Feige, excuse me. But you know, ever since they were spearheading the projects, you know, early on, they did it to Stan's, you know, liking, and that was with him still around. And I feel like they developed a relationship to where it's like, you know, I give you the blessing to do what you will with my creations because I trust you and I know that you'll uphold the messages within them as well as the characters.
And that was a really important thing for Stan, is the messages that his stories taught kids. Like, I don't know if you ever read that Stan soap op thing, or not soap op, the soapbox thing.
The saying that he said?
Yeah, the saying that he always said. It's like, there is no room for bigotry in this world or anything like that. And a bunch of other little gems like that.
One of my favorite that he said was something to the effect, I can't paraphrase it exact, but it was something to the effect of, story without a message is like a man without a soul. And that is deep. That is very deep. Like it really is, because you can tell a story, you know, that is grand and all this until you're blue in the face, but without there being at least some sort of moral story, you know, some sort of message, it has no real value.
Yeah,
it's just words.
It's like Teletubbies.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. But yeah, like a story without that has no sustenance.
I agree. Anyway, final numbers. I already gave mine. I'm giving it a 6.5.
Okay, I gotta give it a 7.
7.5 for the simple fact of I did not think that we would get as much Nick Fury as we did.
Yeah.
Out of that.
Right, and I was thrilled for that because Samuel L. Jackson is no spring chicken, even though he looks like one in this movie. He's not.
That's another thing. The CGI in this movie.
Like the CGI was.
Hang on, let me pause that because there is one scene in particular where it's god awful, and you know the one I'm talking about. The one right before she flies. But the CGI to make Coulson and Fury look younger is almost seamless to the point where I don't even recognize it as CGI anymore.
Right.
It just blends into the movie. And Chris Stuckman said this, that when your effect goes that far to where people don't even notice it and they just accept it as part of the world, you have done your job. So I don't know exactly who did that, but good job. That was fantastic.
So I just remembered we got to bring back the whole point of the
4 questions.
Yeah, the questions.
Yeah, you can find that.
Movie review, Captain Marvel, questions, top 4 expectations. Number 1, could we follow the origin? I would say yeah.
I'd say yeah, to a degree.
It wasn't seamless,
They
but
took-
it was well done. It was done well enough
Yeah.
to where you could keep up even if you knew nothing of the character.
Yeah, they took liberties, really big ones, that I think would upset a lot of other people.
But they work. Like the way she got her powers is
It showed her backstory as a pilot.
Not really. Not really. I mean, no, don't get me wrong, she was a
Not
pilot,
the whole
but like
backstory, but it showed that she was a pilot
Yeah.
beforehand.
there were very, very different things that happened
yeah,
in the actual origin.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. The way she got her powers is totally different.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they pretty much kept the same, and I was like,
No, no, it's totally different.
yeah,
I mean, they worked it in.
they worked.
It
was
made
like,
sense
okay.
though. It made sense. Like you can't say that it didn't make sense. You know, there's some stories that have the, you know, how they got the powers and shit. And it's like just so vague and stupid.
I thought the one thing that didn't make sense is how she was able to absorb that
I was just thinking
the
about
energy.
It. I was just thinking about it.
But then my friend was like, dude, comic book movie. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else would have been dead. They would have just been like evaporated. Bones, everything gone.
But here's the thing, like a lot of people are unaware of this. If I'm not mistaken, there is an iteration. I think it's Carol. I'm not sure if it's her or another Captain Marvel, but it's one of them where their parent is part Kree. They're still like a fourth Kree or something. So
I don't know. That might be Monica Rambeau.
okay, I wasn't
Maybe.
sure.
Not sure. Monica Rambeau is actually in this movie.
Yeah,
She's a little girl. Brings me to another thing. How the fuck did that little girl know how to do the color thing? The little thing on her suit? Like, that's one tiny nitpick that I had. Like,
Because she doesn't mess with it.
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
at first, like, because Carol opens the little thing, it's like, I'm not gonna wear these Kree colors anymore. You pick out some colors. And I thought she was just like going through it random, like seeing what she liked. And I was like, okay, she's just a kid messing around. And then Carol goes, oh, I like those colors on your shirt. Do those. And she just go, boop, 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 and they're there. And I'm like, how the fuck does this kid from Earth in the 90s know how to mess with Kree technology?
It makes sense to like a kid from the 90s will have trouble using a phone from the day.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah.
like pre-technology, like that's beyond human comprehension pretty much. And you're messing with this like you're like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna
The only person that I can accept-
this is blue.
And they're not a kid.
Just like she does that every day.
The only person that I could accept knowing how to do that in the 90s in the Marvel universe is Tony Stark.
Yeah, but Tony Stark is literally
Or
like 5 at that point.
what?
Well, you know, he's not
Well, he's not
5.
a child.
He's like a teenager.
Yeah, he's a
young.
teenager.
He's a teenager.
He's still in school.
But even then, like, to look at it
Still basically a child.
and then do it in like 5 seconds.
Or T'Challa. Because T'Challa is, you know, they
Charlie
alien
would also be a
technology.
teenager.
Yeah, but they use alien.
They don't use alien technology. It's technology that they made themselves from an alien material.
Alien material, alien technology.
No, that's not how it works.
In my opinion, yes.
No.
I know. I'm just.
So you mean to tell? So you mean to tell me that if a spaceship crashed down to Earth and I took the whole of the spaceship off and I made a slingshot out of it, that's an alien slingshot?
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Technically, because you use alien material.
Not really, because what if the shit was made out of like steel, titanium, something that's found here on Earth?
Okay, then no. But I'm saying, if you don't know what the material is, if you don't know what the material is, it's still alien technology.
You know that it's
If
metal.
you know what it
a
is.
metal's still gonna be a metal. There's only
Hey,
metal.
look at this meteorite. It is now an advanced alien weapon. What?
Okay, we have the periodic table of elements. Every element that's known to man is on that table. So 9 times out of 10, if something crashes on this Earth, it's gonna be made out of one of those elements on the periodic table of elements, right? Or a mixture of such.
Word.
So if a ship were to crash on Earth, most likely it's gonna be made out of something on the periodic table
Word.
that's found here on Earth.
Word.
So if you take that and make a slingshot, just like Andy says, it's still just a regular slingshot that's made out of metal.
Get him.
You guys need to open up your.
Now,
minds.
if you got a slingshot and you're like,
You're that
real, bro.
You're that kid from that one. Open your ears next time, because I didn't even call you a bitch.
if you got like a freaking slingshot made out of alien metal, and you basically like pull it back and let it go and it shoots like plasma or something. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
But
But if it has no other abilities besides an Earth slingshot, then that is an Earth weapon made out of alien material.
It's made out of metal that's found on Earth just from elsewhere.
Think outside the box, bros.
I just did, and that is why I answered that question like that.
Oh.
That's like if some rocks, that's like we got some rocks from the moon. We brought them back down to Earth and threw them at somebody.
Alien technology.
I wish I had some moon rock right now.
I just hit you with an extraterrestrial
A
rock.
fancy term for weed.
A specific type, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I thought this movie was great. Let's talk about the after credits scene.
Oh yeah.
It didn't really give us a lot, but it gave us a bit.
Give us enough.
Yeah. So,
Oh wait, we forgot to answer the three questions before we get to the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Question number 2: how good was the acting? Yeah, we kind of did cover it, so we won't do that one.
Yeah.
And
So.
Yeah.
Wasn't amazing, but it was nowhere near as bad as everybody said.
number 3 was how well was the structured narrative.
It was fine, except for the first part. Like,
The first part.
like I said, everything before you get to Earth is like, we're over here. What's that? Over here. And now we're at Earth.
All right, and lastly, how will the protagonist tie in there? So this
Pretty
is
freaking tight.
The end.
The end credits.
Yeah, end credit scene.
And so, basically, what happens is the Avengers have found Nick's pager, and they've hooked it up to something where the battery will not run out, and like so they just keep sending the message. And you see Cap and you see Black Widow saying there.
War Machine.
Oh yeah, War Machine shows up in there too, and they're all like, "Oh, dude, the thing just crapped out." And they're like, "What?"
Oh, it didn't crap out.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not. No, we need to figure out what was that. And they're like, why are we spending so much time on this? And it's like, because it was obviously important to Nick.
Yep.
Like it means something to Fury.
If Fury said we need this, we need this.
Yeah. They don't even know what it does or why Nick had it, but they discovered that it was Nick's and that he was sitting for help. So whoever was on the other side of that thing had to have been somebody who could help.
He probably just found his eye patch laying by his side. It's just like,
That's how they found out it was
it was
his.
like, oh shit, it's Nick's.
It's like, oh, look at this random dust pile. Oh, an eye patch.
oh, a random modified 1990s looking pager that looks like it was made in 2005.
Nick, no!
His
Anyway.
pager looked like a Nokia N-Gage to me.
Oh shit. Please show me what the fuck this looks like. I don't remember. Do you know how long it's been since I held a Nokia phone?
Let me see.
At least the old school one.
15 years.
Yes, it's been about 15 years since I
Chocolate.
had.
Oh my god, that is what it looks like.
Oh shit!
Holy crap! Look at that one. Is literally. That's literally what it is.
Hey,
Oh my god.
when was this made?
The Nokia Engage came out in 2000.
That is.
If it's 2005, I'm
2006. It came out somewhere around there.
That is.
2005.
That is the most.
Please let it be 2005.
That is the most 2005
It
looking
was
thing in the
2003,
world.
2005.
Yes, it's still in there. 2005.
That's
It
amazing.
came November 26th of 2005.
That's great.
That's golden. That is golden. I was
It was a
joking
phone
so
that could
hard
play
about
games.
this.
Oh my
You could
gosh.
buy 20 ounce Pro Skater on it.
How?
Handheld game console
We're
mobile.
getting so off topic, but now pull up the Nick Fury pager, please.
Oh yeah.
Please, can we do
Um,
a side by side comparison?
But yeah, like they figure out that it's Nick's. They're like, oh, this is obviously important, and he like Romanoff is like,
Okay, it looks a little different, but-
yeah, it looks a little different, but it's close
Close
enough. But anyway, Natasha's like, we got to figure out who. I want to meet the person who's on the other side of this, and they turn around, and Captain Marvel is just there in the hallway, and she's like, "Where's Fury?" Like all worried about him.
She had a pissed look on her face. Like,
Yeah.
I know shit's wrong. I told Nick not to fuck around, and call me for some bullshit. So, who's fucked with my friend and mentor?
Is this a surprise party? Oh my god. Also, what do you mean mentor? Was it just like a buddy cop movie? Like,
Yeah, I mean-
if anything, she was his mentor.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they kind of.
There you go again, you sexist pig, putting the male in the position of power automatically just because he's a guy.
But you wanna know what's so scary though?
They kind of complimented each other. That's what I'm saying. Like, they mentored each other.
Thanos could have snapped. Captain Marvel could have been gone too.
Yeah, yeah. That could have happened, and she could have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
And then we would have been effed.
Then it would have been in game.
No, it didn't matter if you were human.
I know, but I'm saying
He took out half of the universe.
I know, but she's half human, half something else. So her chances were.
No, she's just,
No.
She's just a human with
She's-
a free blood transfusion. That's it.
She is a life form in the universe. It doesn't matter what you. Excuse me. It doesn't matter what you are. Like half of universe gone. It didn't discriminate male, female, young, old, Kree, Skrull, whatever. You were just gone if it picked you. It didn't focus on exact numbers. It just like said roughly half. Let's get rid of it.
That's scary to think about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like how
That's
Thanos
what
could
a
have
nuke
snapped and
does.
he would have been gone himself. Like, that's just a risk that he took.
No, that's what I thought they were gonna do. Like at the end of Infinity War, I thought like he was just getting affected last because he had the gauntlet. Like, at the end, I thought he was gonna sit down and then he was gonna dust away. And I was like, whoa. What are they gonna do? But they didn't do that, obviously.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Overall,
Good movie.
good movie.
Give that thumbs up.
Go watch this movie.
Go watch the movie. If you're a Marvel fan and you just want to see another Marvel movie, I mean, it doesn't do anything new or crazy, and that might it probably will disappoint you, but it's not a bad movie. I'd say it's worth at least a watch.
Yeah.
Good job, Captain Marvel. Captain
I mean,
Space Cop Marvel.
it was good enough so that the theater we were in when the movie got over, people started clapping.
They clapped,
Yeah.
and it probably wasn't because the movie was over.
And it was it was so good that the first movie theater we went to was sold out. It's
Yeah.
He sold out.
Yeah, we had to go to a different movie theater.
Literally, like the movie that we tried to see originally was sold out, and then we tried to see a movie that was set to play at a different. It was like
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half later, and that movie
yeah,
was sold out.
And that one was
it only
sold out.
had 4 spots, and we're like, okay, we're 4 guys, but the seats were like spread out.
They were
Yeah.
spread out.
spaced out. I'm like,
Which is why I hate the ticket pick your system thing. And I'm like, It always screws off the last people to get there, which yes was us. But anyway,
Yeah.
good job, Captain Marvel. Good job, Marvel. It slid into home plate barely. That was me. I'm sorry. But since we're on the subject of Marvel, I think it's time to reveal my first surprise.
Okay.
I was made aware at your house. There's a new Endgame trailer out.
Bullshit.
I'm not joking.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
Let's watch this.
I wanted to watch it with you guys.
Let's do this.
So we don't need this right here.
That no, we're done with that.
We're done with that.
Get rid of it. There it is.
Right here.
Came out 9 hours ago.
Okay. Make sure this is on 1080p yet. You guys ready? You ready? Make sure phone volume is up. Ready? Hear anything?
I hear nothing.
Oh, that's Iron Man 1. I hear a buzz.
I know what it is. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I know what it is.
I can't wait until like it is all like just blasting onto.
Here we go. Okay.
I can't wait for it to be loud. Yep.
Loud to you? I turned it down some.
You gotta show people.
1,000 years ago, I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more
Split screen.
surprises, but I was really hoping
Screen.
to pull
Oh, no.
one last one.
I forgot. We gotta bring it back. We gotta bring it back.
You're ruining this epic moment.
I'm sorry.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave, became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best.
She is gonna be the next Hawkeye. Oh my god.
Sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
Even if there's a small chance, we
Oh
owe
god,
this
did Scott lose his daughter?
to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will,
Yeah.
whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, there's new suits! Oh my god! Oh god.
I like this one.
I like her too.
Avengers Endgame.
Oh my god.
I can give that a, you know.
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe.
That was like watching a mini movie.
Knowing that that's a month away. is the perfect way to go.
Like,
Get
and when I
ready.
say mini movie, I mean like that was like watching a 10-minute, version of a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
It's
didn't
like
throw a whole lot at you, but it threw out enough.
it threw out so
definitely
much,
enough.
but it was perfect. It whet the appetite and satisfied the hunger.
I think it showed why everybody has a stake in this fight.
Oh yeah.
Like somebody that you wouldn't even think about, like Ant-Man, like Scott. I saw him look at a post, and I'm like, I didn't even realize. Oh God, did Scott lose Cassie?
Right?
I'm like, holy shit. But also, did you notice Widow's hair?
Yeah.
I can't tell if she dyed it back red or if so much time passed, because you saw the ends were white, right? I can't tell if so much time passed that it grew out again. That's interesting.
Yeah, because it could be.
Yeah, hang on, pull it back up. Let's do a breakdown, like frame by frame. We won't take forever, but like this is back at Iron Man 1.
Seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave.
Hold on.
Yeah, we can go ahead and skip
Yeah, okay.
forward through this.
I don't know if you want to stop it or you want me to stop.
Realized I loved you.
I was just saying, like, we could skip. Because this is all... Okay, so let's... stop here. That is clearly Hawkeye. And I forget her name in the comics, but, like, he trains another Hawkeye. And she's a girl. And I heard that that's what was going to happen here. That is now pretty much absolutely confirmed with this shot. Which I think is cool. I don't know how much of a part she's going to play in this. I can't imagine much of one. Because, you know, new
How do
character.
you set up for?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I heard she was getting like a spin-off show or something.
Oh.
Ronan. Reunited with Widow. Think about Thor and losing all these people. See, that's the shot right there. Like, I can't tell if she dyed it back. No, that's not what happened at all. That's absolutely grown out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time that's passed then. At least a year.
I'd say 2.
I'd wager that it's at least a year, if not 2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That means that people have been dusted for 2 years.
They're just trying to figure out how to bring everybody back. That's sad, though.
Does that mean Wakanda's been without Black Panther for 2 years?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Shuri
Did
might
they
be the Black
did
Panther.
I was about to say, did anybody ever confirm that Shuri was gone?
Oh,
Because if not, then Shuri might be here. Shuri might be it.
Shuri has to be it.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
Think about
That'd
it.
be so
I'm
cool.
getting more and more hype.
That'd be so cool. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
You are looking at the Black Panther.
The Black Panther lives.
The Black Panthers.
Panthers. This is the other shot. Wait, what does these say? It's a bunch of missing posters.
That's Ant-Man.
Tony P. Henderson. I can't tell. But obviously a bunch of missing people. I can't tell. Cassie. That's scary.
Hang on, go back. Isn't that his house?
I believe so, yeah.
Look at all the
Run down.
vines.
Yeah, just run down as crap. So if that's the case, and that really
Oh my god! That's gotta be when he first gets out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think we might be accidentally venturing into spoiler territory here.
We might be.
I mean, we might be, but the movie's not
But
out.
yeah, it's
We don't
not
know.
out yet. It's speculation.
Okay.
Purely
I don't want to
speculative.
accidentally guess something and people go, oh, that's a good guess. I'm going to say that happens. And then it actually happens and they come back here and go, what the fuck, Andy?
But if it doesn't, hey, it was a speculation.
Speculation.
Speculations.
Can't be mad.
You can't get
I mean, they can. I don't know what plane that... It looks like a Quinjet, but I can't tell. A Black Panther jet?
Yeah.
It might be. Well, that's California, because that's the Golden Gate Bridge right there. Wait, is it? No, that doesn't... That's too small to be the Golden Gate Bridge. That might be New York. Yeah, that's New York. That's a different bridge.
I think it's a brook.
Yeah,
Like
you might be right. Ronan's going through the sewers. Not sewers, but like oh, that might be a ship actually.
Yeah, that looks like.
ship or like a sub or something.
Oh, yo, you know what it is? Again, I don't want to go too heavy into spoilers, but I think Ronan might die in this.
No.
Self-sacrifice mode. You remember the last trailer? How like there's an explosion, and how there's an explosion in this one. He probably blows up the ship and sacrifices himself to blow up the ship. No. Oh my god, the guy was right behind the other dude. Hawkeye is gonna save it.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
That's why. Because he's got nothing to lose. He lost his family. So
Yeah. That's why he became Ronan.
The Nebula's here. Ow, my ear. Hang on. Let me turn this down.
And ears.
Oh, my ears.
My ears.
He's on the ship and he's just going for it. That's a broken arm. I can tell. Hang on. No, that was the volume. I don't want that. Go away. Hang on, look. Look at his face. That was he had a look at the gritting of his teeth. That's a broken arm.
Yeah, but it'll heal.
No, but who broke it is what I'm saying.
Did he break it?
No, he didn't break it, but he's like trying to get the fight through the pain.
Nah, you know that you know we can slow the scenes down.
I forgot about that. Slow him down, bro.
What's the speed you're looking?
Normal. Yeah, that's faster. Oh well, do it. I don't know. I never used the speed options for this. I love the.
I just like he just strapped it down, or maybe.
No, dude, that was a wince of pain. Look at him shaking.
Yeah, because that's too fast.
Oh, did you hear that? You hear that crack?
Maybe his arm is broken.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be broken. Looking at it, and
Yeah, it looks like he's strapping down.
it was
Bracing it.
our thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a splint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shield. Plus, he'll.
I mean, he's not Wolverine. It's gonna take him longer.
He's not even. It's like his hands aren't even.
Get closed.
Oh my god.
Okay, now what is? That's a pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like the trigger of a bomb or something. These
I gotta get
suits.
super slow.
Okay, so hang on, because oh shit, Nebula was right there.
Right.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that she was there.
Did anybody else notice that?
Okay, so Tony makes it back. At least it's hypothesized now that Tony makes it back.
Huh?
Okay,
Okay.
so Cap was in his normal suit a second ago. Do we think this takes place before or after?
I think it takes it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet after.
I'm assuming this is towards the end of the movie, right here.
Because I
No,
mean,
no, wait.
look at
Apparently, time.
characters. You got Ronan, you got Ant-Man, you got Nebula, you got Cap.
Yeah.
Up front. So
And then Natasha's in the back there.
War Machine.
War Machine's there. Natasha.
Sure.
Natasha's in the front. Tony makes it back! Holy shit!
right there.
I didn't notice him before. We got the gang back together, y'all.
Oh, shit's about to go down.
Shit's about to pop off.
It's gonna be great.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be great.
This is amazing.
Bruh, Thanos is about to get rolled up on and hit with a drive-by, but
Todoroki should have folded your ass.
with the best squad available. I'm not even gonna say they're the weakest, they're the best, or whatever. They're the best squad
just-
available.
they're-
They're the only squad.
They are
available.
the Earth's mightiest heroes.
Okay, we'll live with that.
That's what they are. This is annoying. give me the tea. Okay, and then I didn't see Carol in that shot. I didn't see Thor in that shot.
One more game.
The only thing about that is I didn't see Hulk
April
at all.
26th.
Yeah, I didn't see him either. I was wondering. I'm like, bro, where's Bruce?
We know Banner's like, you know,
He's there.
He's there. Maybe he's still having.
He's having performance
Yeah,
issues.
performance issues.
Oh
I knew
man.
where I was going with that.
Dude, April
Need to
26th.
give him find some deals, you know.
But
Freaking, this is amazing.
it is this. I love how we broke this down.
I'm also a fan of how we broke this down in a way that is similar to you. Oh my god.
We three musketeered that. Everybody handed.
I contribute to the slow motion.
You did get it. Get it. I'm sorry.
On three. 1, 2, 3. Podcast. 1, 2, 3. Podcast.
I thought it was because you was like 1, 2, 3 podcast, and I said it. I said it too early.
1, 2, 3. Musketeers! April 26th, baby. Cannot get here soon enough.
But
Do we have an IMAX theater near here?
I was gonna ask
think
that.
Broadway.
Like, what's the
Is
best
there an IMAX theater at
I think
Broadway?
there's one at Broadway.
No.
No, I thought that closed down.
It may have.
Check.
It may have.
We'll
We'll figure it out.
yeah, but,
We'll figure it out later. We don't have to check right now, but like,
yeah. But if there's not,
Oh,
if there's not, I was just about to ask you guys that. Which theater are we going to? Are we going to try and go to the mall again?
if we go to IMAX, I like the one we went to. It was a great theater.
Oh hell yeah!
But if we are going to see this, I'd say we should try to go see it. And if that's the case, we need to buy our tickets.
Exactly. So we don't get sold out again. Like I was saying that. IMAX theater.
Please don't get me copyright claim.
I know other one is.
Blew up right when you picked it. This is us just watching the worst content ever. Sorry, folks at home.
I mean, I don't know if they want to look at us watching, trying to pick up. They can if they want.
No, they don't want to. Also, I don't want them knowing where we live.
Right.
You dingus. The only people who watch us are people who like know us personally, so it doesn't even matter.
But again,
I mean, I can cut that, you know.
yeah, like
I mean, well, we don't stay there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we don't.
We're like where I was looking at. We don't stay there. We just stay close.
Yeah.
It's driving distance.
We're in a whole nother city.
But I got a question. Do you guys count yourselves as Southerners?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't understand why I wouldn't.
Okay. Well, then you should get a kick out of this, and anybody else who is a Southerner should get a kick out of this. Pull this video up.
I think this will be the end. I think the other
Yeah.
surprise is something that I will have to just show you guys.
Okay. All right. It's called "Is It Southern or Hipster?"
Shaq is on Hot Ones. Watching that tonight.
Or is
Yep.
there air? First
Yeah.
one. Hope we don't get a fucking.
Probably will.
That was funny, bro.
Alright. That's pretty good.
I told him earlier.
It makes me proud to be a Southerner because I
Little
understood.
bit.
I understood like 85%.
Like,
of
no,
that.
that's the thing. I like how I was just bitching about how I don't want anybody to know where we live, but we just narrowed it down by saying we're Southerners.
You know how many southern states there are and how many cities there are in the southern states? Yeah.
Anyway,
Scared no one.
no.
Yeah, I did.
You're big for no reason.
No, I said earlier, even though I act nothing like that, it still made me feel the most at home I think I've ever felt in my life.
There are people around here that don't like that.
Exactly.
And they're just the sweetest people.
And it's hilarious because that's how Southerners greet each other. You, skip.
I don't do that, but
No, older people. Like, you know some old black and white people that
hello.
my neighbor across the street,
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, yeah. You ever heard him greet people?
No.
My grandparents can hear him when the next road over.
That's Southern greetings right there.
As soon as I come out the house, he's yelling my name.
That's Southern greetings right there. Hey, at least you know they'll tell you if your house on fire. Your house on fire!
Say no, come over. Get out the barn. You want to end it there, you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a good bit of content.
All right.
Evan's, KO is gonna have to do a good bit of editing.
Tiny bit of editing. There's not much he has to
Yeah,
cut.
it's not a lot.
He just has to cut all of my speaking rules.
He just has to not procrastinate.
I mean, I can do it now, you know.
Oh, okay.
Don't push yourself. Take all the time you need.
Fine. I have to be aware of other people's feelings.
That'll do it for us.
You know, Andy? Fuck you and your ASMR. And yes, it will do it for us.
I love ASMR.
I don't know if they even picked up. Do that again? It didn't even pick up. I don't even know if that picked up or not.
From all of us here down at Gene's Barbecue, my name is Plus Ultra.
My name is KO.
My name is Ken, and you've watched the KO Ken Plus Ultra show.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
We'll see y'all later.
Ken is a furry.